The Fairway Gourmet is made possible by this public television station and Restaurant.com, where informed consumers go before dining out. Restaurant.com. And Alzheimer's Association, online at alz.org. And the Travel 100 Group for world-class dining, vacations, and cruises. And LifeLock, identity theft prevention and protection. LifeLock.
My name is Jacky Pluton. People say I'm a pretty good chef and a pretty average golfer. I love to cook. I love to play golf. I'm passionate about these things. My show is called The Fairway Gourmet.
Wow, we have an amazing show for you today. We're in Mountain Pine Reserve in Belize. Let's go experience some joie de vivre on the Fairway Gourmet.
Belize. Join us as we uncover the mystery of the Mayan, discover the soul of Mother Nature, explore majestic mountains, lush rainforest and exotic wildlife. Border to the north by Mexico, to the west and south by Guatemala, Belize is Mother Nature's best kept secret. My first destination was Francis Ford Coppola's Blancano Lodge, nestled in the 300 square miles Mountain Pine Ridge Reserve. Bernie Matuti, the general manager of the lodge, was kind enough to show me around.
Well, it started back in the 60s. Of course, it's owned by the Francis Ford Coppola company from 1981. And of course, it was a private getaway for them. And with encouragement of friends and family, he decided to open it as a full-scale resort, which was in December of '93.
What do you offer exactly here?
It's a fairly small property, and of course the beauty of it is just the river, which is the Prevasion Creek just in front of us. Now the river is very essential to us because it provides 85% of the power. We also offer tours to the various sites, the archaeological sites within the area, horseback riding, just touring the property, relaxing here is also an
What I love is no telephone.
Yes, no telephone, no television. There's only the cell phone, of course, which is our only mean of communication from the room to our staff. And of course, there is still a telephone in the back area if you'd wish to make a call back home.
So you need to come with your loved one and you stay busy all the time?
Yes. Exactly.
Okay. Show me the hot tub now.
Of course. As I mentioned earlier, all our excess power comes here and then, of course, heats it to 100 degrees. It plays a complement to our little spa area, which is just very small, but of course offer authentic Thai massages.
Francis Ford Coppola first discovered Belize while searching for a location similar to the Philippines, where he shot Apocalypse Now. He discovered it tucked away in the beautiful Mayan mountains of Belize.
There have been...
What about 35 you say you have?
30.
How are you? Oh, you're afraid, eh? That's okay. How are you?
She's very friendly. So
Yeah, you're very friendly, huh?
she's a people horse.
Yeah. So tomorrow we're gonna drive to the Maya temple
Yes.
and then we're gonna be cooking with a chef.
Yes, of course.
And so you have some nice surprises for me, correct?
Absolutely. And this is our,
That's a surprise,
our
huh?
organic vegetable garden.
Wow.
Yeah. It's
Like
3
my
acres.
backyard. No?
Yeah.
Oh,
Several
you get
lettuce,
cabbage.
proper cabbage,
Yeah, some basil over
basil, zucchinis just coming
Celery.
through, celery, and over here we have broccoli,
Broccoli.
cauliflower, string beans on the further.
there. So it's 100% organic.
Yes, exactly. That's
And if
about-
you can smell the cabbage, you know, I mean,
Yes,
it's
of course.
so rare. Then you go to a garden and you can smell. So that's what your quality, I'm sure, is amazing.
After that wonderful tour, I ended the day with an old Coppola family recipe, as well as a glass of their signature wine. The next morning, we hopped in with our tour guide Philip Burns, who took us to the Maya temples and ruins, Cana in Caracol.
So Philip, where are we now?
Well, we're on the McClain River, and this is known as the Guacamayo Bridge, which is a Spanish word for scarlet maca. So
Okay.
we're on our way to Caracol. Well, we're right where the transition point is between the pine forest and the rainforest. The river is what creates that divide, which is very interesting, because you have a soil condition that is granite soils behind and limestone up ahead.
So food-wise, it's better to get lost in the rainforest than be lost in the pine forest.
That's exactly right.
And why?
Because the soil condition is very acid, and so it does not support very much plants with fruits. Right? It's just a lot less diverse because of the soil conditions.
So if I go there, I'm gonna starve.
You might starve.
I
You
might
can find
starve.
a few stuff, but not very much.
Not much.
We reach Cana, the epicenter of Mayan culture during the classic period, where we explore the temples of the fallen Mayan gods.
Wow, look at this.
Yeah, this is Cana, a building here at Caracol, which is the most impressive.
So what's the age?
Well, this building was probably used during the classic period, but Caracol was occupied from around 400 years before the birth of Christ.
And how tall is the building?
This is 130 feet tall. It's the tallest Maya and man-made structure in the country.
That's amazing. And how many buildings you have here on the?
Well, the site of Caracol comprises of about 36,000 structures
36,000.
in 178 kilometers. They once believed that up to 150,000 people inhabited the site of Caracol.
And so what's the purpose of a building like that? Because I can see doors, but you know.
Yeah, well, buildings of the Maya were multi-purpose. This particular one, as you can see, the doorways would signify that, and the beds inside would signify that they used it as a residential structure. But it has temples up above, which is quite interesting. So temples were used for some of their rituals.
Okay.
But they were a group of people that believed in a religion that saw many gods: rain god, sun god, moon god, god of fertility, you name it. But all their gods to them were good and bad. And so because of that, they believed that they had to make rituals, to do rituals to keep these dualistic gods happy. All right? So rituals were a part of their daily lives. Just like that, they also thought that everything that we would consider inanimate had a spirit or a soul. So trees, rocks, fire, to them, all of this was sacred. Yep, let's climb it.
The closer we get, taller we go.
Oh yes, it's
Look at
quite
these
a grand
steps.
building.
That's my workout for the day. I'm gonna be starving. I need my lunch soon.
Definitely, you need a lot of energy to climb this one.
Man, this is big steps. Look at this. Is there a reason for that?
There's possibly a reason. I mean, there's two possible answers for that. There's an anthropological answer, and then there's also a scientific answer. The anthropological answer would be that these buildings for the Maya had a spirit or a soul, all right? And so you don't want to just walk all over it. It's sacred. So by having large steps, you make an extra stride
So you bow.
to bow and show honor to the gods in the heavens. And scientifically, it's more economically feasible. If you build a lot of steps, it's more expensive.
We're halfway.
At least halfway by now, yeah. You okay?
I'm great.
All right.
See, I started a huge workout not too long ago, so I'm
Okay.
in good shape. Not in good shape. I'm getting better. Oh, we're almost there.
Yeah, few more steps. We're getting closer and closer.
So that's a sacrifice chamber, correct?
Well, this was a little plaza here where some of the private rituals may have been done for the rulers and the ruling family. These rocks mark an area where they excavated. They found a tomb down here, the largest and most elaborate burial they found at Caracol, which is that of a woman by the name of Lady Bats Ek. And her tomb was painted, and her bones were found in a cloth bundle. Her hieroglyphic writing does not match up to the date of her death, and so the archaeologists believe that she was buried somewhere else and more than likely brought here and reburied. Oh, here we go. We're almost last step. We made it.
I feel like Rocky, you know? Yeah.
Yeah, look at this. This is just a spectacular view of the country.
You know what, guys? I cook for superstars, I cook for sports stars. I can say I cook with kings. I'm right in the middle of the jungle, cooking with Carlos.
the chef of the Plancano Lodge here in Belize. And I'm gonna remember this forever. So what are we gonna do today?
We're going to prepare a smoked fish salad.
Okay, so what else? So we're gonna use what? Carrots?
Yeah, with the carrots,
Zucchini. And all your vegetables at the lodge are all organic.
organic grown,
So
yes.
you grow all your own vegetable here.
Own vegetables in our
Okay.
garden.
Well, you have your radishes.
Radish,
Okay. And what
Cucumber.
else? Cucumbers, one of my favorite.
onions.
Onions. Which one you want, the white or the red? Both?
Both of them is good. Yeah.
Okay, good. That's good for me.
And sweet pepper and tomatoes.
And your sweet peppers and tomatoes right here, green and tomatoes.
A little bit of the cabbage also for the
Okay, for crunchiness.
yeah.
Very nice. Look at that.
And the lettuce.
And lettuce. Okay, very nice.
Excess.
Okay.
Then the smoked meats.
And the smoked meat. So what do we have here?
We have smoked chicken and smoked pork.
Smoked chickens. And you do this all yourself, okay?
Yeah.
You raise your own chicken now?
This is grown here in Belize.
In
Yeah.
Belize, yes. Okay, so raised in Belize. You know what, guys? It's so fun. In the middle of the jungle, cooking with a couple knives and a spoon. This is so fun. I love it. So what kind of dressing?
It's a lime dressing.
Lime dressing, okay? Right there. And then we're gonna mix all that. You know what? I will say to my kids, I cook for kings. I cook on the, look at that. This is not beautiful. So you serve this at the restaurant?
Yeah, actually we serve smoked chicken salad, smoked pork salad, and smoked fish salad.
So smoke items are very big in Belize.
Yeah,
That's part of your culinary traditions?
sure.
Okay. You know what we're missing? A nice glass of rum, don't you think?
Belize.
You know, be perfect combination with that. All right, let me try that. You know what? It's unbelievable. I'm having picnic in a jungle. Isn't that amazing?
It's amazing, yes, sure.
After thanking Chef Carlos and Philip from UT Expedition, I hopped on the plane to my next destination, the Victoria House in San Pedro. I get fitted for snorkeling gear, then met Alberto for underwater adventures.
So how far are we going?
We'll be going 3 miles and a half from
3 miles
here.
from here?
Yeah.
And so exactly what's the name of the spot?
Place will be going, it's Holchan.
And then what type of fish we're gonna see there?
From
what?
a blue striped grunt to a big barracuda.
The reef is right over there, correct?
Yeah, where you see the waves breaking, that's the reef.
Okay.
And where you see the waves are not breaking, those are openings on the reef.
See, that's a nice shark. And then you got grouper. You got what? Yellowtail snapper, it look like? Oh, little jacks. Whoa, too slow, those guys.
The Belize Barrier Reef is the largest reef in the Western Hemisphere. There are over 400 species of fish and 70 types of coral, making up this diverse and exotic reef. There are more than just reef to explore. If you are serious about diving, you can team up with an ecological divers in Belize for a professional scuba experience. Me, I spend a little time getting friendly with a shark. I went from hugging sharks to scoring birdies. I drive off and play a round of golf at the Cape Chapel Resort. Purchased in 1978 by an American businessman, this 2.5-mile island was once a fishing and diving camp. Today it's a world-class destination resort.
All right. You know what? I'm here at Cape Chapel. I'm hole number 6. I played a few holes before. You know, I didn't play too bad. So now we'll see what's gonna happen. The beauty is, I'm almost by myself. I think it's only one foursome on the course. So I'm gonna have the best round of my life.
The pristine Cape Chapel golf course is over 7,000 yards, 18 holes par 72 of unforgiving championship play.
think it bounced from the top of the bunker. Man, that's lucky. All right, so I'm ready in the bunker. Sand is a little bit hard. All right. That should be okay. Let's try for a par, my first of the day. Oh, that's not beautiful. That's what I love, Belize.
The most difficult hole of the day was hole 16, where I played a 600 plus yard par 5.
590, par 5. 590 yards. That's like PGA championship or something. Wow. I'm no Tiger Woods. You know, this is crazy. So I'm gonna try between the. That's the only way. Or I can play from 17, but let me try that. I think it'll be an easier shot for me. I'm okay. I like to play dangerously. Oh, that's a good ball. That's a good ball. Come on, ball. Oof. Oh, that's not too bad. Oh, it didn't break. Oh. Oh, that's okay.
Golf was not the only thing that Cape Chapel had to offer. These villas are designed for the discriminating traveler who is searching for a setting of luxury and pampering. Belize has more to offer than just luxury. If you are the adventurous type like me, then head over to the Jaguar Park Resort, named after an ancient Mayan Indian leader. The 200-acre resort offers jungle cave tubing and zip lining that you can tour with a Belizean bushman as your guide.
Now we have 2 cables, galvanized cables, each one of them 11 tons. Operate 1 pulley on the top, 1 pulley on the bottom. Your strongest hand is going to be placed on the lower cable. With the padding, you're going to keep this hand as far behind as possible because it serves as a throttle to maneuver.
After king of the kitchen, king of the jungle. Let's go for the ride. This is amazing. Look how clear the water is, guys. Look at this.
Travelers Rum is a family-owned and operated business since 1955. Master blender Don Perdono, who inherited the rum business, was kind enough to give me a tour.
So what is your production? How many bottles you do?
Maybe 800,000 bottles a year.
dark rum. It has a consistent color. You don't want one of them comes darker this batch and next batch is come lighter. This is rum we keep here
So this is less proof, correct?
yeah, no, it might be the same proof, but you won't taste it because of the sugar content. When you have sugar, when you have a sweetness in there, you don't taste the proof so much. You only feel it.
So that's the cashew one?
Yeah, see this is the fruit. See the seed on the bottom?
Sure.
They call it the devil's fruit.
That'd be great for aperitif.
Very unique wine.
Yeah.
This is a vintage rum we are experimenting with.
You look like your dad.
Yeah, you think so?
Yeah.
I don't want my mom here to hear you.
After a drink, I took a little walk and showed the locals some of my moves. At the world-renowned Pier Lounge, I check out the local tradition called the chicken drop. That you have to see to believe. Unfortunately, I was one number off, but the honeymooners who did win were not too upset about having to clean up the mess. From San Pedro, we took a boat north to the Hamburgues Quay. We were greeted by the owners of the very exclusive Azul Resort, Vivian Yu and Jeff Spiegel. I'm with Jeff Spiegel, the chef owner at the Azul Resort here in Belize. And you know what? I've been around the world to many kitchens, but the kitchen with a view like that.
If you're going to be stuck in the kitchen, this is a pretty nice view to be able to look
you're
at. That's
very,
for
very
sure.
lucky guy. So what are you having for us today?
Today we're going to cook a tropical version of a dish called tataki.
Okay.
Using the local Caribbean lobster instead of the more traditional tuna, and then adding some tropical twist to what is normally a Japanese dish.
Okay. So the main thing we need to do to get the good result is you need to try to clean it as much as possible.
Correct. There's a little membrane of skin on one side of this tail.
Okay.
So what we always do here at the restaurant, we take it out of the shell, and what we do is very carefully remove this side of the lobster meat. But what you're left with is just this beautiful, fantastic lobster meat. So what we'll do is we'll just grill this. Just when the center is starting to get a little bit opaque, we take it off, we'll wrap it in saran wrap, and we'll chill it.
Okay. You want me to do something else?
If you want to thinly slice Spanish onion,
right here, nice and thin. And then some bell pepper after that?
yes, bell pepper and a little bit of the fresh ginger.
Fresh ginger. And so this same thing, so on the bell pepper you want mainly for color?
Yes.
What a view, look at that. Look at that, nice. So we're gonna add that to the onions. That's good enough?
That's good. And then
you want some ginger now?
Yeah, just a little bit of sliced ginger, as thin as you can get it. Almost like you would cut it if you're going to pickle it to serve with sashimi.
Right there. That's enough?
Perfect. That's great.
You can mix it up.
And mix that together. Just kind of toss it with your hands a little bit.
Okay.
We use a little bit of soy.
Soy.
A little bit of mango juice.
Okay.
Lemon juice, lime juice, and then we actually also put some starfruit juice.
Okay, very nice.
These aren't just for garnish, they taste great. We'll make starfruit martinis
I love
at
that.
the bar.
Okay, so then you have some made already,
We have some made already.
Okay.
So then we'll lightly dress this.
Okay. Like this?
That's perfect, because we'll put a little bit on at the end. So here we have, they're already grilled and chilled lobster.
Oh, nice.
So we'll want to slice that kind of on a bias.
Bias thin?
As thin as you can.
Well, that's easy enough, I can do that. And so what's going to happen is when you slice your lobster, okay, your Spiny lobster or Florida lobster, because you remove all that skin, they're gonna break, okay, because you remove that red skin around it, so it doesn't hold anymore. So you may gonna feel it's gonna break in small pieces like that. That's okay. Right there. Look at that. I love that grill flavor on it too.
And then if you want to garnish it with a little bit of green onion
Sure.
on top.
In a scallion family, right there. Bring some crunchiness to that.
Put some star fruit on the side.
Sure. And it's one vegetable people always think they use as garnish, one of those fruit, but it's a great fruit to have.
So all we're going to do now is garnish this a little bit more. You can dice a little bit of that mango right there.
That's a big mango.
That is a big mango.
All right, with the skin or without the skin?
Without the skin.
Without the skin. There we go. You want sprinkle on top or around it?
Just sprinkle on top.
Oh, look at that. Some chili around.
A little chili, that way if somebody wants a little hot, they can have that. And
that's it. Look how beautiful that is, guys.
There you go. A fantastic dish for a hot summer day.
Perfect. You know, it's my fork. I'm ready. This is very good. I toured the two beautiful 3,000 square foot villas on Azul 10 acres property and took in the views. Azul is blue in Spanish and the color of tranquility. Looking out over the 400 feet of beachfront, I see what the truly fitting name Azul is. What a breathtaking place Belize was. I swam with the fish, flew through the jungle, feasted with the gods, and even got a round of golf. Belize truly is Mother Nature's best kept secret.
Here, Jacky, you cannot leave Belize without trying our sea grape mojito.
Thank you. Last drink. To finish this great experience in Belize, come back next time to experience more joie de vivre on the Fairway Gourmet.